Okay. I don't know if I'll do it on this video or not, but I'm going to go over the hill, but not right now. Holy jeez. That's the second time out the door. Then I had to go in that door and get the memory card for this thing, because I just forgot all about it. Now, where did I throw that? Okay. Swing the frigger seats there. There. It hurt so much to get in the car. You can't get out. There. It's backing up. When my wife sits in it. Okay. Oh, look, I get two of them now. Alright. Okay. So what this is, it's like a potpourri, but it's got some real smelly stuff in there. Star anise, red chili peppers, flakes, and cinnamon, and I don't remember what the other stuff is. But it's supposed to help keep the mice out of the car. So we had stored, we knew they had mice in there because we stored, like you sometimes get extra ketchup in that. We just store it in a glove box and, we use it whenever we can get to use it. But, there. Okay, hang on. We get this organized. Get you tightened up. So we can go. Okay. Get my breath going. Gotta remember to get the mail on the way back. When I took the dog up for a walk before I started the other video, 256 I think it was numbered. Winter stuff. It's saving now on my computer. Anyway. The mail hadn't arrived. There, what's the temperature in this thing? And what's the temperature outside? Oh, good. The heated seat's on high. And the steering wheel's on. I turned that off already. Okay, let's go to the climate. 21 sounds good. Now, car's got to go back on Monday. Today's Wednesday. We got to get the brakes done. Giselle was sitting there for 3 hours. Good for her. She got to chat the local lady up. She went over to the drugstore where we're heading right now. Keswick Compounding something it's called. Anyway, it's a drugstore and they can mix stuff there and that. But we're going over there to pick up an anti-itch and a sleepy drug to see if we can help old Storm out. He was in the city here just the other day, just a couple days back, Monday I think it was, and I had her shave the other side off, and he's got himself right worked up about getting that itch away that he just keeps gnawing away at himself. And washboard. You can't any stabilize that out of a video. You gotta pay attention here. I don't wanna. I'm not driving as good as I used to. This is all since last summer. Oh, we got no. There, let's put that on here. There's a froster. guess my doctor had a stroke, but he's still working. So I still hope he's got his friggin' marbles. He's as old as me, or close to it. Why he'd want to keep working is beyond me. Who's that old cussy-looking guy? Huh. Oh, there's the mail lady. Oh, it's Melissa. And they're all dead in that cemetery. Oh, look at that. Building's coming right along. The goats, ton of hay. His house, well, see, this is what happens. I'm not paying attention. That's why I like it when my wife drives now. I didn't know how good it was just to be a passenger. Guys get it in their head that they have to drive. And they put up a big stink when they can't. When they get older, like my dad, he didn't want to give up his license. And then he finally backed out of the parking lot and ran into a police car. So, after that happened, it was easy to pull his license. And he had a, I can't remember if it's a Plymouth Horizon or something like that. Some little car, cheap on gas, I guess. One of the summers I went back, when he was still living, I asked him, I says, where's all the covers on your tail lights and stuff like that? Did you know you only got one? Because I had to borrow his car. And then I says, there's only one headlight. So I took it upon myself to go down to Princess Auto in Calgary and buy all the parts that he needed. And we fixed it all up. Well, we didn't. I did. And he was real happy. I come back the following summer, it's all bashed up again. So, and he was in his 80s when this was all happening. Now, my mother-in-law, she's got something wrong with her eyes right now. And she doesn't want to give up driving. So what her plan is to get a new doctor. And, holy, I don't know. I mean, that's why the roads are dangerous out there. Boy, it's a lot quieter than these tires. Try to avoid those freaking potholes. Pretty good so far. Till there. A lot of people drive on the other side of the road. Because it seems that coming in here is not as bad as when you leave. And Melissa behind me, she rolled her car down here somewhere. Going too fast. So I must be slowing her down because I'm only going 70. She normally goes like as fast as she dare go. There we go. Now we're on the what we call the chip seal, which is just the cheapest form of road you can put down. Tar and little tiny rocks. And they don't last very long because you can see all the patches on it. And some big patches up here too. Now, cooler. Now we can turn up the heat now that I realize that it's friggin' cold for the fan. Now this camera here is working real good. It's the one I've been using all along. The only problem is the freaking batteries, and the battery door has a little spring on it to flip it out of the way when you open it up. A little spring came out of a thing there, and I was using magnifying glasses and trying to shove it in place with a knife. And I might have got it, but I was going blind trying to look at through the binoculars. I ended up taking, not binoculars, through the magnifying glass. Similar, but not the same. Anyway, I got a great big magnifying glass that I can see. Well, let's see here. It's got a light on it, and it's got a gooseneck on it, and a little stand for itself. Anyway, you can see pretty good out of it. Look at all the patches here. This is really bad, this stretch. Ooh, the guy's got doors on there today. I gotta watch it because Melissa might go screaming by me. I wouldn't want to bump her into the ditch. Make me feel bad. And she might not be feeling too good after that happens either. No, we're not supposed to be freaking going too fast here. And according to the mechanic, we don't have really any front brakes left. And I don't like to rip through here. There goes a kid. He's got to be cold. It's 2 degrees out, or like 33, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. And he's got that thing wound right up. There, my ears popped. Oh. This has been when we had some big flooding going on there. Everywhere's starting to flood. I was reading about British Columbia. The big flood they had in 2021. It came from the American side. And it flows across the border into one of our rivers. There's a freaking... Let's wipe the window. There we go. And it cost something like in the neighborhood of almost $700 million to repair the damages. There was people trapped between mudslides, bridges washed out, people stuck in towns. There was 1,000 people stuck in one of the towns. Yeah, come on, honey. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's hard to turn the old freaking neck. All right. Down this way. Now I'm going to keep awake. Yeah, the old garage up at the pharmacy up here. They're so busy. Everybody wants winter tires. All of a sudden. We book about a year in advance to get, a choice timing and whatnot. And then that's just one thing you don't have to schedule. It's out of the way. This guy over here on the right feeds these deer in the wintertime. There's all kinds of deer running across the road here. I've seen 30 deer or more on his lawn eating bales of something. It's nice of him to do that, but there's all kinds of dead deer on the sides of the road here. Oh, we're getting busy. Let's go. Let's take a risk. There we go. There's a big truck behind me. I didn't want to get in front of it. I think the speed limit is like 50 or 60 along here. And the other piece of property I got, it's to the right here. They got 15 acres on the other side of the river, and they're putting a new bridge in there. Haven't been able to get over there because you got to do quite a bit of frigging around to get back across the river. New Brunswick's not like a lot of places. There's a lack of bridges here because they don't have the money to build it. I think we got the highest taxes in Canada, the poorest government, and it doesn't help having an idiot in Ottawa either. There, we're up to 80, and the other sign says 50. Okay. Oh, you guys been tilling over here. A lot of people in the country wear that bright orange in the fall, so that they're hoping that they won't get shot by another hunter. Oh, he's got the white processor going full tilt boogie now. I don't know how many cords, something like 100 cords he does a year. That's $30,000 bucks. Pretty good money, but it's too much. Like it's like a real full-time job processing all of that. But he's retired from NB Power, and it's a way, he says, just to keep himself busy. And busy, all right. He got hit, broke his neck or his back last winter or the winter before. He, off to the left there, he owns, I don't know, 300 acres or something like that. And he goes up there logging in the winter when the trees are, all the sap's out of the trees. And he got hit by a widowmaker, which is a limb that breaks off and comes crashing down. It hit him just in the right spot. Come on there, let's go here. Freaking beast. Yeah, we got the filter changed inside the cab. We're getting some defrosting problems here. We noticed when we're coming into the city, if me and the wife and the dogs breathing heavy back there, all of a sudden the window starts fogging up. And I thought it was just because of high humidity. No. I was wrong. Wasn't getting enough air, and because the filter was plugged in, we changed that there just a year or two ago. And what else? I've never ever changed that. And our AC needs to be recharged. It's almost out of gas. And I told him about that a year ago, or 2 years ago. And he said, you can do that yourself. I don't do it here because you need special gas. It's expensive. So I looked up on Amazon, figured out what it was from the Jeep manual, or whatever, online. And I looked on Amazon, it was like, I don't know, 85 bucks, something like that. And when you go to these places, so like a lot of automobile shops here, mechanic shops, they'll charge you 350 bucks. Maybe even more. Telling you, oh, you need a new compressor, and you need this, you need that. You probably don't need any of that stuff. Anyway, we're here. Let's slow down here. After all, 50's 50. And I sure wouldn't want somebody to hit my kid or grandkids, which is the case now. Then I would want to hit one. Oh, that'd just crush it. Okay. Okay, we'll get the old dog on the mend again. Not only that, he blew all this undercoat, so he doesn't have no hair underneath. He used to have a real nice coat, and he was real fluffy and soft. But I think he's under a lot of stress too, because those other two are chumming around together, and well, you know what it feels like to be left out. Okay, let's go in here now. This is the closest drugstore. The next one is in the city. They're all over the place in there, but not like here. Yeah. I don't get it. This is where the disabled parking is on the other side. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'll be right back. 2 shakes of a wet dog's tail. Turn it off. Leave you guys alone. Lock the doors. I hope I got my wallet. I do.